Hi cuties, welcome to Daily Dose. How's everybody doing today? Sorry if you can hear my fan, but it's really, really hot, okay? So, as many of you know, I have actually been on a diet, for a while now. And, well, I guess, I don't know, it feels like it's been a while, but honestly it's only been like 2 months, 3 months now. I started the diet in March, on March 1st. That was when I started it. And I get lots of questions about it, and I thought I would take this video to tell you exactly what I'm doing in case anyone else is interested in it. First rule of thumb though is only diet if this is what you want for you, not for anyone else. Not to impress someone, not to do really, I mean, it's fine to want to impress people and stuff, but first and foremost, it should be you. You should want to be happy with yourself. You'd want to be happy and healthy with yourself and how you look. And if you're happy where you are right now, then you don't need to pay attention to this video. You don't need a diet. I've started a diet because this is what I want for me. I want to be healthier, and I want to be in control of my body and stuff. So that's first and foremost. If you are unhappy with your food choices, lifestyle choices, and you want to change that, and you want to lose weight and get healthier, then this might be a diet you might be interested in. It's called, the diet I'm on is called the 17-Day Diet. You can look it up. There's actually a book that you have to get for it. I got it on my Amazon thing. I have a digital book of it. I mean, you can do it without the book too, but the book is very helpful, so I highly suggest getting that book. It's not very expensive either. So, maybe even libraries have it. Do libraries have, like, diet books? I don't even know. But if you want, like, serious detailed information, just send me a message and we'll talk more. But this is how the diet works, okay? So it's called 17-Day Diet. No, you're not on the diet for 17 days. It's a diet that cycles. So every 17 days, the diet changes, okay? So right now, I'm currently on cycle 1 again. There are 4 cycles, but 4 doesn't really count. So there's 3 cycles, basically. And so I've rotated through 1, 2, 3, and then at the end of cycle 3, if you're not at the weight you want to be at, then you go back on cycle 1, and you keep repeating the cycles until you're at your goal weight. So cycle 1, which I sometimes nickname the bitch cycle, because it is the most limiting on what you can eat and stuff. It has no carbs whatsoever, which kind of sucks. Well, not whatsoever, really. It has, does this have carbs in it? I don't know. I just ate a yogurt cup. Does yogurt have carbs? I have no idea. It's actually on the big part. I got some of it on my finger. Anyway, but not like breads, things like that you would normally eat, cereals. Can't have that on cycle 1. Okay, so cycle 1, basically you can have certain fish, turkey, and chicken. So I basically, that's your meats. Those are your options for meats. And don't do breaded chicken. It's really, this is one of the most difficult things, is like trying to eat out. Everything's always breaded. That drives me insane. Actually, I just made a breaded chicken, but I made it with cauliflower instead of actually breading it. So, anyway. And then there's a bunch of vegetables. Basically, all the vegetables you want, you can have. The best vegetable, though, is broccoli. That's the cleansing vegetable, let me tell you. There are certain ones that you shouldn't have yet. You have to wait for, just because some of them have more water and sugars in them and stuff. And certain fruits, like apples, oranges, berries. You can't have a banana yet. That's not until cycle 3, or pineapple or watermelon, because those are really high sugar fruits. And you're not supposed to eat any fruits and probiotic stuff after 2 p.m. I break that rule all the time now, because that's based on your sleep schedule, so it works for me. And then probiotics, so like Greek yogurt, kefir, which kefir sounds disgusting and looks disgusting, but when you mix it up with frozen fruits and stuff, it makes a damn good smoothie. That's for sure. And basically that's the diet. there's certain things you can't have. You have to find fat-free cheeses if you want cheese, which is a very difficult thing for me because I love cheese. But fat-free cheeses only. Olive oil is your new best friend because there's no butter on cycle 1. And then, so all the foods are right. And then you exercise for about 17 minutes a day. I do it for longer depending. And it's just light walking. It's not heavy stuff. Just go for a walk. I take Lucy on pretty long walks, and that covers it for me. Then you go to cycle 2, which adds beef and pork to the meats. It adds a few more vegetables and fruits. And then it adds certain natural starches like potatoes. Potatoes are not vegetables. They're starches, people. It's something that drives me insane. Brown rice is great. And there's a few others, but that's basically, those are my basic natural starches. But you can only have 2 servings a day of it. And again, they say try to do it before 2 p.m., but what the hell? I want a natural starch for dinner, man. And same exercise. And then cycle 3, you get a whole lot more options. You get a lot of whole wheat grains that you can have certain whole wheat pastas or gluten-free pastas. Breads, like gluten-free multigrain. We always have one. We have a whole wheat multigrain bread, and that works. That's beautiful. Some certain cereals, and there's even like snacks. So you can have this thing called Skinny Cow ice cream, which are delicious. Sugar-free pudding cups. There's popsicles, things like that as a snack. Or Nature Valley granola bars. I love Nature Valley granola bars, so I get really excited when cycle 3 happens. So I'm like, yes, that's my snack. But then in cycle 3, you have to amp up your exercise. So you do 45 to 60 a day, or like, what is it, 150 to 300 minutes a week. I try to do everything every day, so I'm exceeding the standards and losing weight. And then if you're not at target weight, go back on cycle 1. And that's basically the diet. It sounds really hard, but it's worth it because I've been on it since March, and I don't know if I look it, but I have lost 40 pounds now. I'm not going to tell you what my weight is because I hate it. But I have lost 40 pounds. And I had to take a break because I went to Minnesota, but I managed not to gain too much of it back while I was in Minnesota. So I probably would have lost more. Somebody just get home? I don't know. Yeah, so that's the diet in a nutshell. I am day 15 now on cycle 1. Yeah. So I might, or no, maybe 14. But I'm almost done with cycle 1 again, and then I'll move to cycle 2 on like Thursday. I think is when I can go to cycle 2. I have it on my calendar. But it works. I mean, I've tried a lot of diets and stuff before, and I don't want to sound like one of those infomercial people who's like, oh yeah, oh, this diet totally works. No, it does work, and the other diets have never worked for me except this one, and that's a true thing, because other diets have not worked for me, and this is something that does. So, and it doesn't interfere too much with my lifestyle. Seeing, editing videos, that's my lifestyle. It is a bit expensive because fruits and vegetables are very expensive, and that drives me insane, but that's, a totally different reason why they're that expensive. I don't like that, foods that are really bad for you are so cheap. That's like the worst thing in this, one of the worst things in this country, not the worst thing. There's a whole lot worse things in this country than that, but that's one of the sucky things. So, yes, if you want further information about it, please send me a message, and I will fully clarify it, but otherwise go check out the book. There's also the website you can check it out at, and people have posted on the forums a bunch of recipes to try out. So like I said yesterday, I tried cauliflower breaded chicken. I've made a cauliflower pizza, and it's crazy stuff. Good stuff. So it's not horrible. It's not a horrible diet. It's a really good diet, and I highly suggest it. I recommend it to everybody who talks about getting on a diet and getting healthier. So, and yeah, this is a long video, and that's the diet that I'm on. I hope that answers questions for everybody. If you have further, let me know. Question of the day is, I don't know, would you ever be on a diet? Do you think you would ever want to be on a diet? And of course, if you don't need to be on a diet, A+ to you, man. A+. So I'm going to go now. Bye!